All right, so a few weeks ago, Eddie Shleyner assigned this copywriting exercise called Copyworking. And let me tell you really briefly about it. This is from the classic Boron Letters by Gary Halbert, in which he tells his young boy why he should do copywork. And basically, it's important to do this. It's one of the many disciplines that other lazy, quote, would-be, unquote, marketing geniuses will not suffer. That's too bad for them and good for us. I love that my so-called competition is so lazy. I love it that so many people in advertising and marketing are too sophisticated to, quote, above, unquote, this sort of thing. It's a really interesting exercise. Okay, so these are the sales letters that Eddie said to copy. So I've been working my way down through these classics. And today I just finished announcing a direct response advertising agency that will guarantee to outpull your best ad. Okay, so far I have 47 pages of notes that I've written. Oh yeah, by the way, you don't just copy it once. You copy it twice. First time through, you're going to get to know it. Then you're going to really dissect it on the second time through. Yeah, thanks Eddie for this fun and enlightening exercise. I'm glad that I'm doing it. Okay, so I just have to build some tension here. My next to last sales letter is coming up here with the "Do you have the courage to earn $500,000 a year?" by the genius himself, Eugene Schwartz. That looks like a really cool one. This copywriting velocity freaks me out. I'm gonna just be like, how many freaking, okay, this is the beast. This is the, okay, so let's see what you got. This is like running the New York Marathon or something. Like, I mean, somebody writes these things, so you have to kind of go the distance, right? I want copywriting gold. It's going to be like writing a book. The one headline changed that let me topple an unbeatable boardroom control. How to set the bait for your prospect. My secret close formula that makes it almost impossible for the prospect not to buy. So it's her whole like copywriting program. This is what you're gonna get. Want to use celebrities, the winning secrets, 4 in-depth modules. And I'm only like, I'm not even halfway through. Like, let's just zip on down. Actually, forget that. I'm just gonna try to print it out as a PDF. 33 pages. Am I really gonna hand copy 33 pages? Well, folks, that remains to be seen. So let's take a quick look at what the CPRB sales letter looked like that made them gazillions of dollars. All right, so I went to swiped.co, found this email. Basically at the time, Gary was not a very big agency, so he used a strong guarantee and unflinching promise as the basis for his offer and proceeded to do extremely well. I'm just going to quick go over some of the high points of what I loved about hand copying this. You really internalize everything that's going on here as you analyze the structure, you really break it apart, and some things that he does here is he makes an unconditional guarantee that's really super strong, that, you know, basically if you want this, you know, if you want to try this out, it's risk-free and it's not going to cost you a dime. You have to be willing to let us create the advertising we think will sell. You must need better advertisement. I mean, that's reasonable, right? Because they're not the only amazing ad company out there, direct response company. So he proceeds to tell who their firm is, how they can guarantee results. So, right, all of this is very scannable, very applicable in the modern web realm as well, and for that matter, in email. So it's super scannable. He's talking about how advertising is salesmanship, right? Every word, every picture on our advertisements must justify itself in sales. This part about building a strong product, I love this. A gifted product is mightier than a gifted pen. Don't forget that, right? If you got an awesome product, man, it's going to help sell itself. All right, what they do is they go through, here's their process, right? They're going to research this thing for weeks. They're going to take it apart. They're going to really understand it, and they're going to try to find your unique consumer advantage. They're going to build the entire campaign around that, demonstrate it logically, factually, dramatically, why it's the best product to fill a customer's consumer need. Then, you know, hey, we have these top copywriters. As a matter of fact, our newest placed first in a field of 53, right? 18 of which took the rigorous copy test. They have 5 writers, and they want to be number 1 in the company, in the country. The copywriter commission system. So yeah, these guys are totally motivated, right? They're salesmen. They want to get out there and sell for you. That's their job. You're going to have an account rep that's going to take care of you to bring it all together. They've got this amazing esprit de corps. All the copywriters work really late because they're so excited to brainstorm and try to smash someone else's control ad to smithereens. Then how have our clients done? He proceeds to give some great results. But then one that's a really good kind of demonstration of, hey, don't worry, you're not gonna have to pay for this. This guy here fails to perform. They never get a second chance. And of course, they took the loss in accordance with the risk-free agreement. Cool. All right, so they're legit. Their claim is serious. Here's an economic biweekly, a local bookstore they did a quickie mailer from that they've never again had half the store traffic or sales. There's a guard service, a commodity dealer, and a financial advisory service, right? All of these guys are probably their target market, right? Potential companies that are going to sell well. Oh yeah, that was another thing back here that was kind of interesting. Under the bringing it all together, how we have such an amazing team. He talks about the president of a major competitor, himself a famous copywriter, confided to us, I'd join you for the fun of it all if I were 25 years younger, right? No. Anyways, what should you do if you're interested? There's your call to action. And, the best part about our guaranteed results offer is you don't risk a cent. I mean, how can you go wrong with that, right? Anyways, I've done 12 pages. It took 2 hours to copy this by hand. I'm getting faster though. And thanks, Eddie, for this fun exercise.